What is going on, YouTube people? New York Cards and Comics here. Well, Topps Chrome 2022 update Sapphire gets me yet again. This past weekend on Saturday, I had 2 boxes of 2022 update Sapphire left in my stash. If you don't know, that set is notoriously not a good product to open. The checklist is very watered down, and it's really hard to hit anything decent. And on top of it, a lot of the boxes that you open have missing hits. I've run into this before, where you open a box, you're supposed to get 2 numbered parallels per box. And I think I ordered 5 or 6 boxes originally. And over the course of the year, I have opened now 90% of those boxes. And almost all of them only had 1 numbered hit. They were missing a hit. So I opened my next to last box on Saturday, and it was a dud. It sucked. I was sitting around on Sunday, and I said, just F it. Screw it. Let's just rip the last one. I'm not just holding one of these boxes. True degen. Went true degenerate. And said, let's just open it. And of course, that box had 4 numbered parallels in it. 2 of them were just random to 50. Let me see if I can find the other one. I wasn't planning on showing this on the video, but if I could find it quickly, I will. The other one, the third one, out of the corner of the pack, I see the red. Red sapphires are numbered to 5. Okay, now we got the juices flowing a little bit. Unfortunately, it was a Tyler Naquin. Color match. Actually, it is a great looking card. But whoops. Tyler Naquin, numbered to 5. But when I saw the red, I was like, holy smokes. So I got a 3rd parallel in that box. And I was like, darn it. You know, finally hit a 3rd parallel, and that happens. I open the last pack, and I see orange sticking out of the side. Oranges are typically numbered to 25. And I went, holy smokes, we got 4 parallels in this box. You know, cool. Like, this is at least, it's probably going to be a crap card, but at least it's kind of making up for the other boxes where I only got 1 numbered parallel in it. So I open it up, and we actually hit a banger. O'Neal Cruz, orange sapphire auto, out of 25. This is the alpha, 1 of 25. And I was like, holy smokes. I was looking the card over. It is well centered. Surface was clean, but you might have saw it when I turned the card around. The bottom right corner is smashed. You can see it there a little bit. It's kind of hard to see on the sapphire because it almost just looks like it is part of the sapphire. But let's see if I can get it. It's hard to show on the angle. You can see it there as the card starts to turn. And then if I flip it over on the back, you can see it a lot easier there. I mean, she is just crushed. Absolutely crushed. There you go. You can see it pretty good there. Like the foil is actually bent on the front of the card. Sorry, it's like freaking out on me. There we go. The foil is actually bent on the front of the card. The corner itself just feels like there's no stability left in the corner at all. You can see it a little bit better there. So, I was debating what to do with it. Do I just run it at auction YOLO and sell it as is? For reference, the only comp is $900, but it was forever ago. There are 2 on eBay raw, one for $800 and the other one for $900, I think. So clearly the comp is less than $800. Otherwise, the $800 one would have sold already. There's some PSA graded ones, and man, oh man, this card was clean other than that corner. I really thought this had a legit shot at PSA 10 outside that corner being absolutely destroyed. So, I posted it on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and I said, when you pull a banger, literally. And some people said, hey, some people on social, a lot of people were saying, hey, submit it for damage replacement. See what happens. And a good friend of mine, Steven, who has done damage replacements in the past, said, send it in. So I looked on Topps' website. Obviously, I have the box. I have the receipt because I printed it off Topps' website because I bought it from Topps. So that was easy enough to track down. The problem is, and this is just Topps Update Sapphire doing me one solid all the way to the end. It trolls me with a bunch of bad boxes, finally gives me a good hit, and then that good hit has a mangled corner. Damage replacement is typically, it says on the website, only valid for 1 year. Topps Update Sapphire released January 11th, 2023. So I am recording this on Sunday, right before the AFC Championship game. We're a solid 2 weeks past the January 11th date. So I am expecting nothing. I'm going to send the card in for damage replacement. This very well could be a mistake. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to send it in and see just how this plays out. I figured if nothing else, it would make for an entertaining video. So I'm going to send it off. I figure my worst case scenario is I get the same card back and I'm probably without the card for a month plus. Actually, worst case would be a lot longer than that. They say 2 to 4 weeks to process. Most people that I've talked to over the course of the last day that have done damage replacement has said that they do tend to go pretty quickly on them. So I think my worst case scenario is I'm without the card for a month or two, and then they end up shipping me the same card back with the same damage card back. The other outcome on the flow chart would be they actually have a replacement card for this, and they just replace the card exactly as is and send me just a different serial number of it. Sometimes they hold one back or whatever the case might be. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Third is that they replace it with something at equivalent value. Typically, they give you a little bump up in value, not always. So, I don't know what they would replace it auto-wise. I don't know if it would be out of 2022 Update Sapphire or if it would be something else. I have no idea. But I figured it would be worth a dice roll. If you have experience with Topps damage replacement, please tell me your story in the comments down below. And then also, what is your guess with this card? What do we think happens with this? I send it off. What am I going to get back? Am I going to get the damage card back? Am I never going to see this card again? And I get nothing back because it just goes off into the ether of Fanatics HQ. Do I get the identical card back, but in a different serial number and it's a damage replacement? They have the same card, or do I get something completely different? We'll see what happens. Curious for your thoughts and comments, as always, down below. Catch you boys and girls on the next one. Peace.